everybody, Y here with Shenanigans with the Burgs, and I'm just here to give you a 1 year, actually it's a 14-month update. I did not go to the doctors on my 1 year appointment for the weight loss surgery because the doctor wanted to see me after we ran all our races, and she wanted to see pictures, so I did just that. So I went to the doctor a few days ago, and they sent me to LabCorp to get some lab work done, and I did that. Those results are back, and there were a couple of things I need to work on. One is I need to start strength training at the gym because all this cardio that I'm doing is not helping, the muscles in my arms. So I will start next week, going to the gym 2 or 3 times a week just to strength train, on top of continuing to run our normal Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday runs. So yeah, he said he was amazed at how much I've lost. From my highest weight to today, I've lost 179 pounds in 14 months. It's been 14 months. And he predicted about 75 pounds. And I far surpassed his prediction. And I told him, I said, I told you all when I started this that I needed this to work for me. This was my life or death chance to do that. So he asked me questions about, was I having any more sores? Because where my skin in my stomach was, I was having a whole lot of sores. And I explained to him that I really didn't have a whole lot of saggy skin. I probably have more saggy skin in the last month or so than I've had all along. And I do see some lines here that were never here before, but that's okay. This tightened back up. When I first started, it was like hanging like a rooster. I do have some issues with my arms because, oh my gosh, y'all, my arms are so tiny. Like, you can just see the bones stick out. I've gotten too small. So we discussed that at my appointment about how I felt like I was getting too small, losing too much weight. Here's an example for you. I went from a plus size 24, which is big. Yesterday, I bought a pair of size 4 jeans, and they fit. I don't want to be a size 4. So he is sending me for some upper GI tests because I still can't eat. And then I got home from the doctors, and the last few days I've been able to eat really well. So we'll see. I did creep up a couple of pounds. I don't know if that's because we're not running as much, because we're not training for the Adobe Challenge, or I don't know what the reason for that is. But in the last few days, I have creeped up a couple of pounds. I could creep up a couple of more and it'd be okay. But here is my total inches lost throughout my whole body. We'll start from the top. From the neck, I've lost 3 inches. 3 inches off my neck. I lost 12 inches off my chest. So I went from having a chest to not having a chest. I don't know if you guys can see this, but my bones stick out pretty bad. My biceps, my left bicep, I've lost 5.5 inches, and my right bicep, I've lost 5 inches. Here's the big one. In my waist, I've lost 23 inches. 23 inches. Just below the waist and above the hips, I've lost 15 inches. That's considered the abdomen. My hips, I've lost 17 inches off my hips. My thighs, I've lost 9 inches off the left and 8.5 inches off the right. And the calves, I lost 5 inches off the left and 6 inches off my right. That's a lot of inches. I don't know what that all totals to. So we have 15, 20, 30, 43, 53, 58, 63, 74, 83, 91, 96, 102.5 inches in total I have lost to date. And I did all these measurements last night. So on 2/15/25, I am down 102.5 inches overall and 179 pounds. So we talked to the doctor, and he wants me to have more protein in my diet. And if I can't get it from taking a pill, get it from eating, I have to take it by pill form. I also registered very low with some minerals, one of them being copper. So I have to take 2 milligrams of copper for 4 weeks, and then we'll retest and see if I need to do that any longer. We went to several stores yesterday trying to find copper. I had to order it online. They have other crazy vitamins, but they did not have copper. So that was ordered online. It should be here on Monday, and I will get to start that. The other thing is he thinks maybe I need to stop the Mounjaro, but he doesn't want to make that decision without the cardiologist. So I am still taking the once weekly injection of Mounjaro. I do have 2 months supply in my refrigerator. I have an appointment with the cardiologist on March the 12th, and hopefully at that point we'll make some determination if I still need it or not. My non-fasting blood sugar was 52. That's kind of low. So the doctor I saw this past week said he thinks the Mounjaro has something to do with it. He thinks it also has something to do with the fact that I'm just never hungry. When I'm hungry, I want to eat, and I fill up too fast. So there's that. But let me just tell you, the highlight so far this year was being able to run the Dopey Challenge, the 5K on one day, the 10K on the next, the half marathon on the next, and then a full marathon the next day. It was my very first full marathon and my very first Dopey, and we are a month and a few days out, and I'm still relishing the effort. I just cannot believe that this old lady body did this, and we are still training. We have plenty of races on the books. The most, though, is just a half marathon. I know I say that, just a half marathon. It's just a half marathon, people. But a training run for us on a Tuesday and Thursday is 5K. I mean, that's just through the neighborhood, it's 5K. I remember thinking, oh my God, I'm never going to be able to do this ever. Just a quick 5K. Let's just run out there and do it. 45 minutes later, we're back in the house. But we like to eat steak. So we are limiting the amount of steak because we buy ours from the butcher, and it's not cheap and it's really good. So we are limiting that to the days when we run long runs. Long run is 10K or more. Otherwise, we'd be eating steak all the time. That wouldn't be any fun. We want to have to earn it. So that's what we're doing at this point. I'm hoping that some strength training will help to tighten some of this up. I do have wings, so I have to wear sleeves. I do have a little bit of hangy skin on my stomach. My legs aren't so bad, and I think that's because I'm a runner and I wear compression. So I haven't had any issue with anything. My hair is starting to grow back. It's very thin at the bottom, very, very thin, but I have pieces of hair. I mean, it's growing back. It's coming back. It's going to be all good. My teeth are in good shape because I eat a lot of protein. Hopefully, since it corrected the chronic kidney disease, my nails will come back and I won't have to wear the press-ons. Although I love them and I have hundreds and hundreds of them. But I'm afraid to buy any more small clothes because I'm really hoping to gain some weight, and then all these small clothes won't fit me anymore. First world problems, right? First world problems. So the question that I get all the time, would you do this again? if you had to go back and make this decision over again, would you do this again? Absolutely. I've had a year full of challenges with the kidney stones. I had kidney stones really bad. I had 3 surgeries from kidney stones. I didn't have any reactions to the surgery itself. The surgery itself was like, it was nothing really. I had it in the morning. I went home that very night, maybe, or the early in the morning. The next day, like I wasn't even there 24 hours. And I have no issues, none, 0. He seems to think that maybe there's some scar tissue where your stomach and your esophagus meet that might be causing my issue with not being able to eat. He said that we can fix that just by blowing up a balloon. When they do the test, they will just blow it up with a balloon and widen that opening, and then I should be okay. But yeah, there are some foods that I absolutely can't eat anymore. Eggs are one of them. I used to love eggs. And eggs just, they get stuck. Not down in the stomach, but here in the esophagus area. And that's what he thinks it's just not going through because it's drier. White meat chicken, same thing. It gets stuck right here. And that just is an awful feeling to feel like you've got something stuck here. Now, they did tell me not to drink with a straw, but I drink with a straw every day. Otherwise, I'm an old lady and I'm pouring it down the front of me, so a straw it is. And they know that I'm drinking through a straw. Things that help me not to eat too fast or too much are, I have bariatric sectional plates. So they has a small section for starch and a small section for, so here's the plate. It's like your starch goes here, your veggies go here, and your protein is this big section here. I bought toddler forks and spoons. They're really small, so you're taking a very small bite. If it fits on that fork, it's very tiny because it's much smaller than an adult fork. But I bought nice little, almost like dessert forks. I don't know, just small, tiny forks. And I bought a bowl that measures. So inside the bowl, it'll say 1/4 of a cup, a half cup, 3/4 of a cup, full cup. And so when I'm done, I know exactly how much I've eaten. I haven't been real good about it lately because I just really can't eat. Tracking my food. So I was tracking absolutely everything I was eating every day. And then we went to Disney in January, and that kind of took me out of that habit. And so I need to make myself do that again so that on the days when I see a weight gain, I'll know why. But we came home from Disney and we were so sick with the flu and spent the next week in bed. We had our groceries delivered. Oh, Instacart is my friend. Now that I have it, I don't want to go to the grocery store because I buy only what's on my list. I love it. I absolutely love it. I recommend Instacart. And if you have any questions about Instacart, ask me and I can give you a code for $10 off. Yes, it is amazing. And the Instacart shoppers, they're really good. Like they'll contact you and say, hey, we don't have this. You know, it's amazing. I absolutely love it. Highly recommend it. So it was really hard to track when you're just as sick as you were. So I really need to get back on that. That may be why I've creeped up a couple of pounds, or maybe it's because I'm actually eating something. So for Valentine's Day, we stayed home and we cooked filet mignons from the butcher shop. Oh my gosh. I made homemade au gratin potatoes, and we made wedge salad with blue cheese and balsamic vinaigrette and tomatoes. And I had a 6-ounce filet on my plate, and I ate a good 4 ounces of it. It was the best melt in your mouth. 30 grams of protein I'd had in a very long time. My husband is the grill master. And and I ate very few potatoes, and I did eat half of my wedge salad because that was really good too. So there are times when I'm able to eat. And then I made a heart-shaped cake and bought some strawberry ice cream, and that didn't go down so well. So I was done. We didn't eat that right away after dinner. We waited a little while, but that didn't go down as well as it could have. But anyways, now that I am 14 months out of surgery, kind of in my own routine, doing daily stuff, if you have any questions about anything about weight loss surgery, I am here to help you through your journey, if that's what you choose, or maybe you just want to know because you want to know. But I can tell you that my weight loss was an anomaly, not normal. To lose 180 pounds in a year is not normal. But I'll take it. I'll take it. I love that my dog can hop in the chair with me and share the chair. I love that I don't have to ask for a seatbelt extender when I get on an airplane. I just love that I can walk the airport and not be winded. I love that I can walk up and down the stairs. Not that I care to go up and down the stairs, up and down the stairs, up and down the stairs, but I can do it and not be winded. And I love that I'm making good choices. So it's okay to have those potatoes, but only a bite or two. It's okay to have the Oreo cookies, but only a cookie or two. So, it's the learning what your relationship with food is. Yes, I have cheated. Yes, I had cake the other night, but I can do without it. So, you just have to fight your battles. I did make some homemade oatmeal raisin cookies. I made them healthy. Well, as healthy as you can make a cookie. They were fabulous. I ate a few. My husband ate most of them. Chocolate is not my friend since surgery. I don't know, just not a fan of chocolate. Just not at all a fan of chocolate. Not a problem. Then I won't eat it, right? Let's see, what things so I find myself, if I'm craving something, just go ahead and get it. So I was craving fried chicken, so we went and bought fried chicken because, if I'm craving it, I'm going to crave it forever until I finally do get it. I was craving tacos, so I got that. I was craving a roast beef sandwich, so I got that. Just if you're craving something, do it, but don't overdo it. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Do it, but don't overdo it. And salads. Okay, so salads are the diet food, right? And if you're on a high protein, low calorie diet, you would think salads, right? There is zero nutritional value in a salad for me. Zero nutritional value. So salad is the afterthought after you eat your protein. Do you still want that salad? Because really, the only thing it is roughage, and I get that every morning in my coffee. I still put Miralax in my coffee every morning because protein can be very constipating. So I put Miralax and part of a protein shake in my coffee every morning. So the salad, for me, is zero nutritional value. Zero. Oh, that was the other thing I was craving. I was craving a corn dog. Oh my gosh. State Farm corn dogs from the freezer section of the Kroger. Oh my goodness. Or as my friend calls it, the K. Roger. I just had to. So my husband put them in the air fryer and air fried them up and brought me up. I just ate one, but oh my goodness, it was the best corn dog I'd ever eaten in my entire life. I'm sure it wasn't the best corn dog I've ever eaten, but at that moment, it was the best corn dog I'd ever eaten because it satisfied that craving. So, yes, you have cravings. Yes. Hi, Bubba. If you have cravings, yes, you're going to have cravings. Yes, you need to let yourself have some of those things. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There you go. That's my Benson. He's my boy that got me through all of this. We got him right after the accident, and he helped me heal and recover, and now he's a spoiled little mutt. Yeah, but that's all I wanted to really tell you today. But if there's anything at all that you want to know about weight loss surgery, and the good, the bad, the ugly, the beautiful, send me a message. I have my Instagram is linked below, my email is linked below, my snail mail is linked below. I'd be happy to answer any of your questions for you. I can do it here, I can do it privately. If I get enough questions, maybe I'll just make a video addressing those particular questions with nobody's name attached to them. So yeah, so here I am. I'm down almost 180 pounds. I'm a bucket of bones right now, and I need that to change. But we're working on it. We're working on it. And until the next video, have a fab day, everybody.